Hello, everybody. This is Jeffrey. Welcome to Red Color Tarot. It's my knees that are making the table move. The table my table is very low to the ground. My legs are spread so wide I can give birth to a nation. In any case, got to make do with what you got, right? So I am doing readings for all the elements, and now we are in the earth element, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the practical ones. So here I am being practical. I built a little table, and it's like, would an earthquake bring this down? Yeah, I think a door slamming in the building would bring this down. But I'm being practical. I didn't go out and buy a new table. I made a little table, a temporary table, a TT. Anyway, so I'm going to do a 3-card reading for my earth signs, or our earth signs, or the earth signs. And I hope you're well. And with glasses, without glasses, okay. Maybe it's best that I can't see myself. Maybe only you need to see me. So I'm shuffling away. Ah! Well, you're being earth signs. Maybe you're saying to yourself, he needs a more solid foundation. You're probably right. You're definitely right, as a matter of fact. Okay. So I'm going to do a 3-card reading, and this is for the new moon, the Leo season, basically. This is for Leo season. So it's 2 weeks to a month. And let's see what's up. Okay. I cut the shuffling sound. I actually was shuffling. I can't see your hands. I would love a video where you could see me and the cards at the same time, but I haven't figured that out. It doesn't seem like a lot of people have. Either you see their hands and everyone has these fabulous nails, or you see their face and whatever. So I'm doing a little both. Okay, I cut, let's go. 3 cards. Death, High Priestess, 3 of Pentacles. Very interesting read. Okay. Wow. Okay. Death does not mean death. Okay? Let's get that clear. When you watch those really bad horror movies, when there's a tarot reader, who's usually a witch with something on their nose, and green skin, death is about transformation. Death is about process. It's about process. So if you live in temperate climates, you understand that now all the flowers are blooming and happy, but in a few months, they're going to die and feed the soil for next year. So there's something that no longer works for you. There's something that no longer works for you. It just doesn't make any sense. And it makes no sense. Intuitively, this is no longer working for me. So, if it's not working for you, you need to let it go. And it could be painful sometimes to let it go, but it's for your best interest. So it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a way of thinking, it could be a lot of different things, but this is very transformative. Sometimes when you get rid of things, we're so used to habitually having them, whether they're good or bad. And sometimes things start off as good, but but then they end up being too much of a burden. So this is what I'm getting. You don't owe anything to anybody. You don't owe anything, any explanation. You don't owe anything to anybody. What you owe is your soul's purpose to yourself. That's what you owe. So you're not going to be able to get to your soul's purpose until you're willing to transform. And honestly, when this card comes up, it's either you're willing to transform or you're going to be dragged into transformation. Okay? So you already have an inkling. You already have an inkling. So trust your gut, saying, oh, this doesn't work for me anymore. I don't want to do this job anymore. Or I can't live with this person anymore. Or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. That'll actually bring me to another topic. So I'm an artist, I'm a tarot reader, and I'm a healer. So I've been trained in a modality called IET. It's integrated energy therapy. I have to put this up on my site. So what this energy is about calling on the angelic realm, and you basically tell them what you want to transform. So you sit there, or you say out loud, I would like to receive, it goes in this order. This is what I would like, and this is what I'd like to go of. So many people are like, I don't want this anymore, I don't want that anymore. It's like, no, what do you want? Not what I don't want. What do you want? So let's say you say, I want money. Okay? And what I want to let go of is fear that my creative endeavor won't work out. What I want to let go of is worrying about what other people will think, etc. So I connect with you. You connect with me. Well, it's not even us. It's really like our higher selves are connecting. You tell the angels what you want, and then they use me basically as a channel to help facilitate that and to change, to move energy. You know, I've been on this like spiritual path, whatever you want to call it, for a long time, like 30 years or something. I mean, I'm only 30. But how do I say this? It's like a power wash. It's like you've been using the hose and it doesn't have enough pressure. No matter what you do to the hose, you take off the thing and use your finger. This is a power wash. So it's like they come in and clear and clean like guilt and shame and all kinds of yucky, unnecessary things that don't work anymore. It's like you go into the garage and it's like, I have these skis. I haven't skied in 30 years. They're collecting dust, and I could use this space for, I don't know, storage. It's like that. And so the energy is so large, so loving, that if you tell me you'd like an IET session and you'd like to receive more money and let go of what other people think of you, I get it too. It's like I'm like I'm the facilitator, but I'm also, it's like I'm the MC at the circus, so I get to see the show as well. and it also affects me. So it's that big and that loving. So if you're interested, you can send me a private message. And it takes about, I don't know, maybe about 45 minutes, an hour, something to that effect. And I'm going to be charging $100 for a session. And it's very, very powerful healing energy. It's as simple as that. I do it on myself all the time. You know, the hair one hasn't worked, but the rest have. Okay, that being said, I really went off on a tangent on that. Next, what you have is the High Priestess. So, this is a deeply spiritual, intuitive card. This is about combining the dark and the light. This is Isis. This is Isis 101. This is about fertility. With these two together, the transformation that you're going through or about to go through or in the middle of is enormous. This is like a life-transforming change. And when you take the first step, the revelation is going to come. Or maybe the revelation is you already see it in your mind's eye of where you want to be, the life you want to have, and it's coming together. It's coming together. I feel, and so there's a real spiritual aspect to this. There's a really profoundly spiritual aspect to this because the last card is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, they're in a church, right? They're in a church. So the craftsperson and the architect and the priest are getting together to form something new. You know what's interesting about this reading? I feel like this is a real interior transformation, and that you need to keep it to yourself for a while. This is the kind of thing, there's a way of thinking or a way of creating, a way of manifesting that you are working with or beginning to work with, that's going to create a whole new life and a whole new foundation for you. Very foundational, this one. I think it's a solo affair, and I feel like it's like between you and your soul, you and your higher self. And it needs to be, there's a time to wear the jewel, right? And there's a time to keep the jewel in the safe. Just because you have a beautiful jewel doesn't mean you have to show it to everybody. Doesn't mean you have to wear it all the time. It's a special thing. And it needs to be treated as special. And the jewel is you. So now you're mining. So if you came upon a gem mine on your property, right? You don't tell your neighbor. Well, my neighbor's my best friend. Doesn't matter. First of all, you have to see if the mine is going, how much the mine is going to give you, how much work it is. And then if you see it's this really productive mine, then you can pull out some jewels and give them to people. But until then, first you have to make sure that the mine has jewels in it. Well, I know it does, but It's a solo affair. This is very much a solo affair for the time being. For the time being, it's a solo affair. And it's time to discover your intuition. It's time to discover and acknowledge your third eye wisdom. You know, what you see in your future is what you're manifesting. And, you know, some people are just like, no, you don't fit into, like, doing, you know, suffering. Like, no. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. And it's so interesting that it comes at the height of summer. It's as if it's blessed, you know, it's blessed. And if you do need help getting through this transformation, okay, then I am available to help you. And if you do have a gem line on your property, don't even tell me about it. And make sure the dog doesn't tell the other dog. Got me? This is a very private, primal, solo affair. That's where you need to be right now. Right? That's where you need to be. Anyway, this is very exciting. This is very exciting. And enjoy it. Enjoy it. You know, put on a weird outfit and dance around in it. Okay? Do a little Stevie Nicks with this. Whether you're a boy or a girl, just twirl. And, you know, manifest into something else. Because if you choose to move forward, whether or not, it's coming. It's coming. Or it's here. So you might as well work with the energy as opposed to work against it. Okay? Blessings. Now I put on my glasses so I can turn off the video. Okay. Oh, like, subscribe, press the button, follow me on Instagram, follow me, you know, do all that stuff. No patience for it, to tell you the truth. Thank you.